Today on the Justice Court, the plaintiff is suing for access to her son.
All right. Court session. Honorable Judge Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Sandra Ebere and Stanley Emeka. Parties sworn in oath.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
The evening, I asked him, this girl you brought, she your girlfriend? Since you guys came, you didn't contact her. He said no, that it's just a random girl in the street. That was what he told me. She took my phone, dialed her number, and called her phone. That was how I got her number. She did that, not me. And when she called me, she was asking me, how is my hand? Because I was on bandage. How was my hand? How are you feeling? So that was how it started. Then she asked me, when next will she come around to see me? I said, you can't come to my house because I don't know what you and my friends are doing. Then she said, he's not her boyfriend. Then I said, okay, now this is what he told me. So if he's not your boyfriend, I am into you. I like you. Then that was how she came. Then we lodged. That was how we started, and we made love. We made love first time. I went home. I came back the next morning, and we go 2 more times before she left. Now, do you call that rape?
When there was no friction, I don't understand why we would not inform them that you want the baby to spend some time with you. You willingly dropped the baby.
Ma, this is what happened. The boy has been with them from 1 year till that 5 years, all back and forth, not allowing me to see this boy and all of that. Then he has moved out of his father's house. So I used to hear that. I got an information that his girlfriend used to take him out. So that was why I said about his girlfriend. I was not like, so me, I've never taken this boy out for lunch, for garden, or for any party or any outing.
You are not allowed to do that.
Eh?
Is that what you are saying?
Never. I was not allowed.
It's not true.
Ma, please, let me say something. I even went, the day I came to give him something, it was not enough. They started telling me things that he does not have. His younger brother, Norris, followed me to Just Right. That's where his girlfriend works. Followed me to Just Right. I bought, you know, those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bought those things. I saw his girlfriend. And I told the girlfriend that I know that things are going. I don't know what you've heard about me. I don't care. But I want to thank you for what you have been doing, because I heard that you are taking care of my son as your own. I want to say thank you. She works with Nivea. So I want to say thank you. And she said, thank God. So we hugged and I left. I bought the remaining things and I left.
I'm not saying you had the best relationship. But pertaining to access to that house, you had access to that house. And I've not seen any reason not to say that you're taking the child away without informing them. It's totally uncalled for.
Yes, ma'am, I know.
You agree?
Yes, ma'am.
It's very wrong. It's traumatic, it's emotional.
I did that because they don't allow me to see him.
For elderly people, you know what it is to start calling your child that the grandchild that is with you is missing. Do you understand? But anyway, it's good. You have that baby eventually. I mean, they were able to locate the father. Because if you had told me that immediately you were walking away with that child, you sent a message to him or to somebody in the family that you just left with that child, it's a different scenario.
Ma,
I'm still not saying it's right, but it's still a different scenario.
Ma, I did.
Because you did. To
Yes,
who?
ma. I did. He knows somebody called...
No, the family. To
Chinenye.
him, to the dad, to the mom.
Yes.
You had everybody's number. I'm talking about the family, not friend. It's a message. You already took that child.
This person I told is a family friend. I said you should help me tell them that Jackson is now with me.
And if he does not tell them, what happens?
They told, that was when they noticed that the boy was not there, because there were a lot of activities. They were not able to, that was when they realized that the boy was not there.
Okay, so let him continue. I just wanted to
She lied.
Clarify that, please.
She lied. Now, back to it. She took the child away. After they reported to the police, then we started seeking on how to track her down. That was when that thing started. Then, anytime she calls me, like I was told to call her to know her location. I will call her, she will tell me I'm in Delta. If I ask her, okay, let me speak to my son, she refuses. Countless times she refuses.
Were you refusing that before?
How? I never did.
That's a lie.
I never did.
That is the reason why we are here. If not, why are we here?
You see, it was later I knew she took my son away because she was pregnant for someone else. Now she heard I'm in Dubai. She got pregnant for someone else. That one.
You were not married, were you?
I wasn't married.
You were not married. You had baby for each other. She could move on. The same way you had another girlfriend and you could move on. So when she keep on referring to your girlfriend and you start referring to her being
there was something I wanted to
for
say.
somebody else, I don't understand why. Unless the two of you are still interested in each other.
She used that means to extort money from me. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what?
While I was in the country, nothing like that happened. Now I traveled. She got pregnant. I don't know what happened between she and the guy. Then she moved to the east. Because she's going to the east, she took my son.
Did you consider the fact that, even if you were in the country, did you consider the fact that, even if you didn't travel out, there's still that possibility for her to get pregnant for another man? You were no longer living together. You were no longer dating. The two of you were not married. You see, the two of you, I'm still listening to you, but one thing I've decided is, the two of you, you are going to go for counseling on how to co-parent. Co-parents, you have to.
Then when I finally came back to the country, that was 2022.
Okay.
That was when I came and I got married. By then, she has already given birth to another girl, to that same girl. Now, calculating the event from that time, that was when I knew that, oh, you were even pregnant when you took my son away. Now, that's harsh. Then her uncle called my parents to meet. They met at my uncle's house. That was where we all sat. And they talked to her about everything. That they don't want us to go to police. She was taking my parents to different police. Now, we've gone to different police and they're all saying the same thing.
Over what?
If she's the one taking them all about.
Over what?
Over the child.
That what?
That I took the child away from her. And whenever they go to any police, the same police will still hand over the child to my parents.
Lie.
Telling her she doesn't have anything doing. She doesn't have a house. She doesn't have where she's staying. Okay, now ask her, what about the man she's staying with?
What's your
You have no
business?
business with the man. I keep telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather you face your kids. The
claiming
two of
custody.
you face each other, face your kids. Leave your spouses out of this.
Okay,
Can you please do that?
I won't talk anything about him anymore.
Better.
Now, when we are together in my uncle's place, her uncle took the child from her. This is willingly, for the second time, if not the third time. And they brought him to me. Then my dad told me that since everything is like this, that there's no problem, that whenever she comes, we should allow her to see the child. I said, no problem. Me, I don't have any issue about that. But my only issue is she has done it before, taking the child and zoom off. I don't have any money to waste anymore.
While growing up, I had a desire to own my own house, but my friends laughed at me, thinking it was impossible. Until I left Personal Homes and Gardens. Personal Homes and Gardens helps me to invest in landed properties that have stable titles, rent-to-own investments, and in strategic locations.
Over the years, smart investors have entrusted us to lead them through acquiring their dream homes or land, and we have delivered totally.
I feel like breakdancing.
We love to bring smiles on the faces of our clients, so we have arranged a flexible payment plan of 6, 12 and 24 months. For more inquiries, please contact the number showing on your screen or visit us at our website www.fasnoecc.com. Fasno Homes and Garden, making your dream home come true.
Because I know how much I've wasted during that period. Then our uncle said, well, as it is now, I'll have to give them something. There anything I wish to give them. That was that my dad told me to give them some money. And I said, okay, this period, I came to the wedding. I've spent a whole lot. When I go back to Dubai, I will send some money to them. And when I got to Dubai, first thing I did was to send 150,000. She took the 100,000. Our uncle took 50,000.
That's a lie.
Then, that moment, she was using a very small phone. Before I knew it, she got an Android phone, went on TikTok, started disturbing my life on WhatsApp, giving me all insults on WhatsApp. Then I told her, I said, you're supposed to use 100,000 to do something good. Instead, you went and got a new phone with it. Now you're insulting me. What do you want me to do?
Please, Your Honor.
My parents told me to give you some money. Your uncle said I should give you something. Now I gave you 150. Even your uncle, he was even arguing with you that you didn't even give him the 50,000, you gave him 40,000. That was what the uncle was even telling me. I said, Uncle, this is not my business. I have done what I need to do.
Your Honor, please have something
My
to
son
say.
is important.
Okay, now the
Now he's
bottom
in
line
school.
is, the bottom line is, from what you have said,
Ma, please, I have something to say.
what do you want to say?
Concerning the agreement between the money, I have no agreement with anybody to collect money from anybody.
No problem.
His uncle called me and said that they want to support me.
You collected money.
They want to support me in my business. I said, what business am I doing? I say I sell thrift. I sell children clothes. So
She doesn't have
that's
business. She has none.
I
knew her more than everybody here. She has none.
Anyway, you got the money.
so he called me. I told them in right there, the only person that was telling my uncle that leave this girl is saying that she knows this family, was my grandmother because she was there. I said, I know this family. They use things against people. They will use your word against you.
Were you sending money or not?
So they sent me. He said he's going to send me money. I told you, I said, Uncle Love Day, I know this family. This family can rob me. I don't want, because tomorrow I will hear that they will tell me that I sold the boy to them. Please, I don't want any money. And he assured me that it was nothing like that. That they're just giving me to support me. And he gave me. And the following year, I did not even send.
If you need
call
a statement,
him.
I can go to Mero and get
He
it.
called
no
me.
need for that. I'll tell you why I said that.
The following year, Your Honor, he sent me 100,000.
I want you to have it quiet. It's obvious the money was sent to you. The purpose might be different.
And
but
the
you
reason
got
why he's
money.
alive.
That is it. Do you understand? You are
me.
the reason why.
He's
Why my boy
alive.
is alive?
Let me tell you one thing that you need to understand. So, if it actually crossed your mind at that time, God used him to reset your mind.
I never wanted to do so, Your Honor. It was his mother that asked me to abort it, that I cannot come
Anyway,
with pregnancy.
we've passed that.
She lied.
Whether to remove the pregnancy or keep the
Why did my mom
pregnancy,
kill me?
we have a child that is alive now.
You go and
You
ask
see
her.
why the two of you need to go for counseling. You can see. You are behaving like babies, honestly.
Especially
And you have a child between you. The two of you are not babies any longer. You have a child. And all I want to tell you, and the way it's going to go, and the way it should be, and the way the law will have it, the two of you have right of access. Neither party should be denied access to a child. But the custody, ordinarily, with the age of that child, it should be with her. But looking at a lot of circumstances, even from our own pleadings, all she's talking about is access. She's not asking for custody. And she has the right to access. Do you understand me?
Of course, Your Honor.
Now, Sandra,
Ma, Your Honor.
if you are granted access here today, that child must not be taken outside Lagos without his knowledge
Yes, sir.
and consent. There are two things, knowledge and consent.
Ma?
Knowledge and consent. Because I'm putting that in place because of the circumstances in which you took that child earlier on. That's why that caution is there.
I understand.
And for you, the child should not be taken outside the country without our knowledge and our consent. Now, do you know the school of that child?
No, they changed this. They changed the moment I
If she needs
realized.
to know, there's no problem.
Just wait. These are things we are going to add. What's the name of the school?
Living Fountain.
Living Fountain.
Yeah.
Where is that? You know where it is?
No, I don't
Where
know.
is that?
No.
Is at Kola area.
Pardon?
Kola.
Kola area, Alagbado.
Yes.
Okay. So, let the school, which date will be available for the two of you to go to the school together?
I'll figure out the date because
You have to state a date now for you to agree.
Ma,
Because the legal team has to monitor. So this coming Tuesday, I'll let the two of you meet at the school by 10 a.m.
okay, ma.
Introduce her to the school. If it's 5 minutes she can spend with the son there, do you understand? Later.
Okay, ma.
You can always visit the child in school. In fact, when you are with your son, you don't ever have to say anything negative about him or the family members.
Don't do that.
And the same way with you. And tell your wife to tell your spouse as well. Don't mess up their psychological welfare. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let her have access in school for now. You'll be seeing the child in school. Then after 3 months, you both stay in Lagos. The child will have to be spending some weekends with her. You have to start alternating the weekends. Do you understand me? If the child is with you this Saturday, because that place is custody, you can only have access to that child on a Saturday. And you return on Sunday because you go to church with the child, right? So that means first thing, where do you stay? Where do you stay? What's the distance?
Stay at Kola.
You stay around the same area?
No, I stay at Ayobo.
And where do you stay?
Kola.
Is that far from each other?
Yes,
Yeah.
Ayobo is at the back of
About
Yanapaja.
how many minutes
A little
distance?
bit, like
If
30,
you are
35
driving,
minutes.
like
Yeah,
30,
sure.
35.
Yes, ma'am.
That's not too bad. What do you do now for a living?
I work as a brand ambassador
For
a fruit juice.
how many years contract do you have with them?
For now, it's a 6-month contract.
When did you start?
Not only that, I do, ma,
When did you start with them?
last year, I've been doing that.
Okay,
If-
they keep renewing.
Yes.
Then be visiting the child in school. Then from first Saturday in March, you pick the child up by 10 a.m. And you have to pick the child by 6 p.m. on Sundays.
6 p.m. Sunday.
You have to arrange by 6 p.m. It's just because of the way you are relating. We do this all the time. And at times when they can't work out, all the man will do, if it's his pick-up or your own time, he will send money or send Uber to go and pick. You understand what I'm saying? And maybe hand them over to your parents, depending when you are free. On your way home, you pick your child, you go home, you get your wife to pick from your gram. I don't know. Do you
It's all
understand?
right, I understand.
These are all things you can easily work out.
I understand.
And there are times that the way I even said alternate weekends, they'll call each other. Oh, that please, Sandra or Stanley, I know next Saturday is for you, but we have an event that I'd love to take the boy to. Can you have 2 consecutive weekends later? These are things you work out. You should be able to work out.
Problem, Your Honor.
Do you understand me?
It's all right.
Give each other access. Let her have access to go to the school by 10 on Tuesday. let them have access. Then, now after that, until March. So let her take those 3 months or 2 months to bond. Because the boy has been here for so long. I can't just take him. And by the time we're about to start that too, the sleepover, we have a review. I'd love to see the child.
Okay.
Do you understand me? I'd love to talk to the boy. Then after that, we can bring him for that. Go to the, when the 3 months is over, reach out to the legal team. Do you understand? Then when any date you are scheduled to come, I'll see the baby first before we have a session here. He won't be here, but I'd love to talk to him first. So I want to know. There are things I would like to know.
All right, ma.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yes.
If a child has been in a position for so long, you can't just uproot that and
Yes, I understand.
it's for the baby's welfare.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge Fumi helps both parties to reach amicable settlement and encourages them to use the service of a counselor on co-parenting. After the break, Judge Fumi rules.
The two of you will be going for counseling. Do you understand? But there's a way it's done, it doesn't disturb where you are and what you do and the work.
Okay, ma'am.
So the legal team will work it out with you. It's strictly about co-parenting. I'm very concerned about that. It's about co-parenting. So
All right.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticcourt.com and submit your case.